Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here on another episode of the Dyson Sphere program coming at you. Last episode, we got a bunch of these bad boys, plain filters, dialed in our own little production area for it. Those are incredibly necessary for the next stage of our matrix production. Excuse me. We need these for processors. Plain filters and processors. So, our processor production facility has been incredibly, I guess, solid up until now, when I'm going to use just a boatload of these bad boys to get the job done. I think I'm actually actively waiting for more foundation. I have 1,000 and some change on me, but I'd like to just build out one or two more of these islands. Why is this snipped? Hi, can you do the thing? Thank you. What the heck? Cover two veins, cover two veins, cover one vein. Okay, that's totally fine. That'll get worked out eventually. And that's looking really good. That's looking good. I'm happy to see some of these resources start to actually wean down a bit. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, let me go grab some foundation. What I think I'd like to do is I'd like to bolster up our diamond production. Diamond production is incredibly simple. It's literally just coal and some assembly put to it, or smelting or something. And I believe that's still... yeah, so there's my energized graphite, which I'm very happy with. That was a necessary change. Diamonds should be like right over here, right? Energized graphite, diamonds, yeah. Let's see, how long do you take to make a diamond? 2 seconds, that's incredible. I really ought to have automated smelters by now. To be absolutely honest, now that I know how the game flows, I should have automated a ton of this crap way earlier. Where is stone? Step away for just a little bit and I forget where the heck my production levels are. So that's all that is steel. I think stone and glass and stuff I pushed over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Well, at least I was able to find it fairly easily. I'll take that, I'll take that. You can take... nope, you can have that. I'll take one more stack, because I hate flying around and trying to find something as simple as stone. Hi. Yep, make more. Make tons more. Okay, let's get this a little more cleaned up, I feel. So this doubles up and around. Real simple. I'm getting this a little more patched in before I get more foundation. And what I really need isn't the foundation, it's the dirt. The dirt pile, what's it called? Soil piles. Okay, so that's 3 more smelteries on the go. 1, 2, 3. I'm very confident I'll have to gut this and redo it and remove it and whatever eventually, but for right now, I kind of figured just a dozen more of the smelters or whatever we can get going on will help us out pretty nicely. This is going to look a lot like this, so we can just maximize with the space we already have. Easy, squeezy. Lemony cheesy? I don't know. I don't even know what my catchphrases are anymore. That can just look something like that. I don't know if it needs to double back all the way. And something like that looks good. Cool. Okay, so we added, what? 7, 8 more smelters? Cool. Grab more foundation. Do I have more logistics thingies? I do. Excellent. Foundation should be right over... nope. Right there. Yeah, map markers would be, if I could request one thing, either a better way to deconstruct a lot of stuff quickly. That would be really cool. Or another thing I would really like is, as I mentioned before, like markers on the map. Just waypoint markers or something. Okay. I'll gain a bunch of pile. To make sure I remember that this is a thing, do something like that, right? So it looks at least a little natural. That can all go over there. And again, just looks a little more natural. Cool. I mean, I'm paving over all of creation. I don't give two rootin' toots about what looks natural, but that way it's at least easier for me to see as I'm flying around. Okay. So the next piece of the pie, the next big chunk of the puzzle, is going to be another wing of this. Man, that just burns through soil pile. I mean, I am paving out an ocean, right? So that does make sense. Is that enough plane filters? That's really my question. I could always add another area, right? We could just add another one. Not like that's really that big of a deal. Please tell me I have a bunch of things raring to go. I do not. Now that we have plane filters, I'll be able to get quantum chips, which is what I'm making next, and then I'm going to automate fabrication stations. Then we're just going to automate this whole thing. I've been kind of delaying this whole time. I delayed mostly in the beginning of the game from automation because I wasn't sure how quickly we could elevate in the tech tree. I forgot, iron is all the way up here. Actually, is steel still here? Yes, for engines. Okay, that's fine. I was ready to say I did gut all of steel and everything, didn't I? I better have. Okay, so I could just come here. Hey, must be the money. Boop. Okay. And we're out. I'm not making chips. I need graphene? No problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Better not be a problem. What are you using that eats up so much stone? Oh, right, foundation. How about 2,000 for you? 500 for you is fine. Okay, yeah, that's right. You're requesting magnets and just pushing it down the line. Are you getting enough magnets? I feel like you're getting enough magnets. And that is... Oh, that's right, iron ingots. Graphene. One of you are graphene, I know it. Hi, I'll take all that, thanks. I do want to check on oil while we're crafting up some goody-goodies. Oh, that's right, I need chips. Chips, chips, chips. That looks better. I can let that sit for a while. Oh, 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 okay. Messed my stuff up, but okay. There we go. That's amicable, I think. Do I have a big bin of gears, by the way? I don't know if I'm storing gears, per se. I don't think I am. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Not really that big of a deal. Do I have bots? I do. I have 50 logistics bots. Excellent. And let's land. How's our power? Power's looking great. Okay, so we got what? 4 rows of a crap ton, right? So let's do the same thing here. Give it a little bit of space. You are not going to make that. You're going to make these brand spanking new quantum chips. 6 seconds. Oh, wow, that's going to eat. That's going to eat my processors for lunch. That's a little dangerous. But that's okay. Yeah, something like this looks good to me. Kind of same deal. This does this. And we're going to just scoot and boot and boot. Hi. You are going to procure these things. You're going to store... let's just start with 500 and we'll go from there. These are going to take a while to make. For your resources, I'm going to plug this all into the logistics system, even though the plane filter is literally right here. I'm not going to direct connect it because the way I see this is if I need plane filters and I make them somewhere else, I need them to be just natively part of the logistics system. So those and processors, I would like 500 and 500. Demand, supply. Very cool. Okay, let's do a little mental math. Processors, I forgot to do that for the other guy. Plain filters, just like that. Full beans. Okay. So you require 2 plain filters every 6 seconds. So that's literally 1 plain filter every 3 seconds. So that means I could have 90 assembly machines on 2 of these lines and we're good. Because it's 30 items a second. I think that mental math checks out. I'm going to get more foundation and more belt. Actually, we're pretty good on foundation. Belt, 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 belt. I'm a little spoiled by Factorio with the logistics network. Because what the logistics network allows you to do is allows you to create a personalized shopping list, so to speak. So anytime you're within logistics range, you'll just get those items. The bots will bring them to you, ensuring that you have that gear all the time. The same thing goes with garbage. You can set up automatic garbage and say, you know what, I don't want these items on my person. The idea behind it is, the biggest idea behind that is you can say like, level 1 belts, I don't want them anymore. Take them away from me, please. The bots, the logistics bots will take them away for sure. And then you can feed that into, how about an upgrade system that turns it into level 2 or level 3 belts. So you're wasting less and less and less resources by optimizing what's in your inventory, yeah? It's really cool. So I think I'm a little spoiled by that, if I'm being 100% honest about the whole dilly-dilly. Something like that. Something like that. A little overlap, I don't really care. Next, literally a bunch more of these things. I'm gonna need a lot. And then, yes, better assemblers. I'm really excited for it. I wouldn't mind to double check science, but I believe we've covered literally everything we can do that doesn't require gravity matrix. Cool. Yes, I will want another row of this, but soil is the issue. So let's go get some more foundation. Let's go flatline an island, and then I should have enough to add another 2 rows. Yoink. You know what? I would, like I said before, I would hate assembling stuff by myself if it wasn't literally so awesome to be flying around. Okay. 109,000, that's some proper soil pile. I like that. I really would love to see a map editor with this too. What was the name of it? There was a Factorio custom map. It was just you on a small island and you had to make landfill to try to get off of the island and everything. Like if this game had a way to fabricate soil pile, that would be amazing. Amazingly cool. Okay. I didn't even count. Was this 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Yes, we're gonna go 40 again. So this looks like that. Do lines like that. I could use the same input outputs, but I'm not going to. We've got the slots, so there's no reason for me to not, I guess. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Cool. That all links up nicely. Yeah, now that we're at this technological age of everything, just slapping down resources, manufacturing, everything is almost borderline trivial. which is cool. I mean, we've worked... What are we on? What is this episode, like 34, 35 or something? I mean, we've worked hard to get here. This has been a long journey already. But once we get a lot of this stuff automated, I'll feel really happy. I also want to automate the logistics systems, the actual distribution network thingamadoos. We already have bots somewhat automated. Not to a really high value, but just something that I could have, something to just get going. Hello? Oh. The save game actually takes a second now, and I start to lose a little bit of my... Well, I'm not losing inputs. I already made that kind of clear a couple episodes ago, but it is stuttering a little bit. Not hard. Like, it's not twitching out of control, but it'll take my input, but then by the time it acts on that input, it's already doing something else. Like, I'm looking at something else, or I'm interacting with something else, and then my input isn't really valid. That's okay. If that's my biggest, like, real complaint, that's a nil complaint. Did that work? That did not work. Let's scooch this in a bit. There's no reason for me to build it out that far. So how about that? And does that link? Yeah, it does. Okay. That line is a little hard to see. Okay. That will keep all of that busy. So, quantum chips, the fibers. Yep, I have all that automated. I have that all automated. I have that all automated. Cool as beans. Now, gravity. What else do you need? You need these, whatever these are. Graviton lens. The graviton lens is diamond and strange matter. I haven't even touched strange matter yet. Oh, that requires a lot of deuterium to make strange matter. Okay, well, I figured out what I'm going to be doing with the rest of my hydrogen for the rest of my days. But, let's do the thing I want to do. Let's silo up all over all this. Yes, sir, that gives me quite a bit of soil pile. I like it. I want to set up another fabrication area just for... That's the last piece? Everyone agrees? That's the last vein everyone's on? Cool. What do I have over here? This is a solar network I don't probably even need anymore. Are you even touching anything? I wish that icon would change. Are you touching anything? You're not. Are you? You are? Okay. This won't take too long to finish. I might have to actually start shipping resources from other planets. Oh, wow. We're actually dangerously low on copper. We're under 500,000. I call that dangerous. 8.5 million. Okay. So here's the gimmick. Here's the gimmick, I think. That's 200 of it right there. That's 14 of it. That's 70 of it. So that's about what? 320? And I have how much? Okay, so there's 150,000 copper sitting somewhere. Is that... Wait, was this it? Yep, this is it. This is the rest of our copper. This needs to get in some network on the quick fast. I wasn't confident that we were burning through all the copper yet. Just link that up. Looks real good. Okay. Nice. And there. Power it up. Now, is there anyone that's already distributing copper somewhere? I could just set up another... I'll just set up another network. It's fine. I already have a bunch on hand. Boop. I don't have any drones, so this is going to be one of those situations where someone can come to me. I don't always have to go to them. What's that? That. Sure, why not? You are going to supply this forever and ever. Might be good if you were powered. Actually, I probably don't have to power you if somebody else is gonna come and get the goods. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if the power dips. That's something I'd like to know. So someone somewhere is gonna come and get the booty. I didn't see the power dip. So the power only seems to dip when you're on the sending end, it feels like. But that's plenty of copper that gets that in the system. How's iron? 1.4 million. I think we're good on copper overall, but let's double check one of our... That's got storage. Oh, what? That's a problem. Where's magnets? We have plenty of bots. That's going to go to 2,000. We have enough magnets now that I adjusted some of the quantities. How's iron ore? Really good. Are magnets like full up thick all the time? Yeah, that's moving 30 items a second all the time. Why don't we add another line? Did you finish? Are you going in? Yeah, it's just so damn fast it's hard to tell. So let's do a little bit of mental math here. This is... it says 40 a minute. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I thought I mathed this out so we would have enough space, but I guess not. So it's calculator time, kids, because I want to make sure we're not oversaturating stuff, because if only half of this line is actually being tapped, this is kind of incredibly wasteful. So 40 times 28, because I have 28 smelters. That's 1,120 a minute, divided by 60 seconds in a minute. That's 18.6. Did I do that math wrong? Okay, so let's do 40 a minute divided by 60. So that's 0.6 a second. And multiply that by the 28 I have. Yeah, 18. Yeah, that's totally 18 a second. These push 30 a second. I thought we'd be solid. Oh, you know what? The problem is probably because I have a lot already in storage on each of these smelters. And this is full, so that's not going to change anything. So I'm just going to leave it be. That's fine. A little adjusting got the job done, I think. Now, back to what I want to get done. How much soil pile do I have on hand? 70,000. I don't think that's going to be enough for me to push all this out. What are we short on? We're short on plane filters. Why are we short on plane filters? It appears as if we have enough of the raw materials, we're just not making enough of them. So let's do a little addition here. Nuke. And that's a bad nuke. How about something like that? You know what? Instead of going down farther, I'm going to go this way farther. Absolutely another line is in order. I like the pink ships. Those are cute. Huh. Pink is really not my color, but the pink ship, you know, the ship showing what they have on hand, that's incredibly adorable. Okay. How many of these do I have? Because I need at least 20. I have 12. I can make 2 more. Or I can get off my rumpus and actually automate this thing like I said I was going to 100 times now. So let's grab some belts. Let's grab some bots. Let's make this an afternoon, yeah? Bots are right there. I'll grab a bunch. I just need a place to set up some assembly. Nothing fancy at all. And I could probably... Oh. I have so many... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I have so many just... Okay, that looks a lot better. If I'm mass producing something so simple and putting to logistics network, damn it, it should be fast. So what do you have here? This is our stone stuff. We have plenty of room for expansion on all these products. Do I need more iron ore? Production consumption. If I were to just look at this just as is, this would tell me that I'm not getting enough iron ore into the system. So we can deal with that in a minute or two. Nope, wrong thing. Come on, soil. No soil? Hello? Oh, I'm out of foundation. Ha! Womp womp. I had to unclick and re-click to get that notification. Foundation should be frickin' around here somewhere. There we are. Yeah, the other thing about the logistics network, the way I'm referring to it in Factorio, the thing that makes it nice is I don't have to play Duck Duck Goose to find my stuff. Like, I know I'm producing a product, but I don't remember right off the top of my head where that product is being made. So that's one thing that just kind of simplifies the process. Again, I'm not trying to be disparaging in any sort of a rationale between these two games, or any references to any of the gameplay. These games are very good on their very good on their own. It's just interesting. Like, this is still in early access. Can you believe it? Oh, it's not snapping to grid. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Holding shift does that. I was holding shift because I was thinking I was pasting stuff. Pastying, yeah. Yeah, I copy pasty all the time. Yup. I'm a cool kid. I copy pasty all the time. That, and that. Okay, gonna have to mass fabby these things as well. Something like there to kind of keep the same vibe. Hi. In you go, in you go. Come over there, and then go down, save the spots for something else. There you go. There you go. So I got 3 mines that way. Let's do 3 mines this way. Looks good. You are this. And I don't know if it's necessary, but I'll plug it in anyway. And actually, I have bots this time, so boop. So if the sender node is right here, if this is the sender, it doesn't ever say in transit. It only ever says in transit, apparently, if the resources are coming to the facility. If it's being sent from somewhere else. That seems to be what's going on with that. So what I need... Oh, my processors are probably crying right now. Where are the processors? Oh, right. Surprisingly, no. So I'm going to take a bunch of that. And I'm out of iron, of course. I should have a plates depository somewhere around here. I do. Awesome. And hi. I would like more of that. So let's talk through some of the products and what they require. So iron, those weird electromagnetic turbines, supermagnetic ring, and graphene. I would almost like to get all of my belt and sorter production in the same area. So iron and copper, effectively just iron and copper, iron and copper, and iron and copper, iron and copper. So like something like this wouldn't be super difficult for me to pull down, but I'd also like to automate all that crap too. Oh right, I forgot. This is the reason why I got the materials I needed in the first place. What am I missing? Graphene? Yes, that is the problem. I'll just manually build 2 more of those, and I'm really hoping we're going to get to the point where I don't have to manually do jack. Because that would be cool. There you are. Yoink. Thanks. Build one, and then titanium. I don't need nearly as much titanium as you want to give me, but I'll take a bunch. What else are we missing? Copper? I have copper. The electromagnetic turbines. Oh, why are you making those? Stop. Holy buckets. Not good, Shug. Not good. Hi. Yoink, 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 yoink. Now I should be able to make like 5 of them. 3. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Yeah, make that while I wait. I can get literally everything else set up while I'm patiently waiting. This can just go out further. Cool. So now, that is going to set up right down here. And let's get our production online. So what am I assuming is already available? In this case, these 2 things are already available. Done deal. In this case, gears are not readily available, which I should really pull that out, make a gear haven, and just tear out all these other things. So the only thing I'm really missing is gears, right? I don't need to produce these items quickly, but I need them produced at all. And I'm not producing... I've been handcrafting every single assembler, which sucks. But let's go ahead and get this done with. So what's going to happen is... I'm going to kind of do this reverse, I think, of the last time I did this. Let's just start concentrating on the level 3s, maybe. Maybe that's a dumb decision? I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. Do I need it in the logistics network? Now that I think about it, the answer is probably no. Let's do the same thing we do for belts and crap, right? So there's our storage. Here's 2 production facilities that can make this on the quick fast. Does that connect? No, too wide. Too wide and too bad. How's that? Is that better? That is better. That looks really slick. Okay. You are going to make me... let's go 2. That's a lot of assemblers, I think. You're going to make me assembler level 2s. 3s. Right. I'm doing this backwards and I completely forgot. On the next flip side, something like that is going to happen. And maybe I can bunch these up really, really cool. You're going to do something like this and like this. You're going to have one spot. I wonder if this will work. If this will work, I'll be really, really pleased. Ah! Okay, let's move it up one. Let's move it up one. I want this to work. Storage. This one has to look like this. This one has to look like this. So they each feed down into each other. Gosh, if I can get this to work, I'll be just super thrilled. Okay, so... Yep, that one's easy. Right? Nope, wrong way. You know what? This will be easier when I plug it in. Downshift, upshift. Downshift, upshift, right? So now this guy... Downshift. Yeah, angle's too wide. Okay. I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to, unless I can make this move right there. Now, is that going to work? Downshift, upshift. Down. Ah. Lame. Okay, it's not going to work for one reason or another. That's okay. I was really hoping, but that's alright. Let's get this all pasted out properly. So this is going to have my level 2s. You can have 1. And the whole idea was I'm going to have storage here. And this is just going to look really, really neat. You can go to 4. You are going to make my level 3s. Where'd you go? There you went. 3. 2. And we'll give it a little room like that. Right about there. And you're gonna be 1. Yeah. Whew. These are looking good. Okay. Actually, I don't think there's any reason for there to be this much of a gap. I could do something like this. And then, do I feed directly into the machine? No, that was kind of the argument I was having in my head, right? If I feed directly to the machine, there's no real way for me to get a storage kind of a buffer. And maybe this all changes, who knows? But this looks something like this. This comes out something like this. Huh, ruh-roh. Oh, that does work. Excellent. And you only have 1 as well. Get that sorted. Okay, so now what do you need? You need gears, you need ingots, you need circuits. Okay, so we are gonna have a couple of these bad boys coming in for sure. On the for sure. Now the problem is... iron. Circuits. And gears, yeah? The problem is I'm going to be using a lot of these logistics networks just to literally cart in a little bit of product. So the real answer is, what else uses this same stuff? The conveyor belts do, except for the engine and the graphene. The sorters require also similar stuff. So like if I order in the electromagnetic engines and the motors, that would get me pretty far. So I would need graphene, electromagnetic, motor. I would need another storage facility, another logistics facility just to bring in those 3, and then another one yet for whatever's the remainder. So this actually kind of sucks, because this doesn't really feel very linear to me, but we'll get the job done. So here we go. I want 500 of this, 500 of this, 500 of this, but I do want this to be like my shopping mall kind of stuff, you know? So I do realize gears are not part of the network, but we'll get there. So there's that. That can plug in wherever it wishes. Bots, and bots, and bots. Cool. So now, let's get this process started. Oh, actually, I had a better idea yet. Do all the level 1 things require plates, gears, and circuit boards? The answer is absolutely yes. This is incorrect. I have a different, better way to do this. I had an epiphany. Instead of forcing down, why don't I force left? I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this first one... I think right there is enough. Nope, it's not enough. Yep. So that is belts level 1. That is sorters level 1. That is assemblers level 1. There's no other level 1 stuff that I'm really looking forward to, right? There's nothing I need to mass assemble that requires just these few components, I believe. So let's do that. So you are assembler. You are sorter. You are belt. Okay, so here's the deal. All 3 of these items are going to go right in the back here. Let's do something like this. Oh, I need a filter. I need a filter. Hold on. There we go. Hi. Ingots. Circuits. Gears. So as you can see, something like this, and then it just comes right down and I pick whatever I need. Simple stuff. Same thing with you. I noticed that a lot of these products had a lot of common denominator kind of a thing, so this was just kind of easy for me. So there's that, and then what we'll do is we'll take this out of... Uh-oh. Oh, it doesn't mesh. No, I just had this all nice. Rats. Rats, rats, rats. Okay, that's fine. We'll scoot this over a bit. So you don't like that spacing at all? You really honestly don't like that spacing at all. Okay. That's fine. How's that? That should be fine, right? Oh, yeah, but then the hemisphere gets all frickin' wonky on us. Okay, that's fine. I just pasted it there so I'd have it. So there, right? Right, that's too close. Stupid hemisphere doing stupid hemisphere things. But the project still stands, right? Like everything still is cool and groovy, and this should be able to reach all the way out here because I've seen it do it before. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Power, power, power. Cool as beans. Okay. I need to get gears into the infrastructure, logistics, whatever. Give me all that. How many assemblers do I have? 33? That should be plenty. Okay, where's gears? Gears is here, and I have 8. I think I'd like to import gears right here and feed it in, clear all this out, and start over. So before we do any of that, let's go and build us a gear nation. Call me Gearhead, because this is going to be a thing. So this is steel and magnets. Steel doing good? Are we steel doing good? Ha 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 ha. I'm a funny man. This all gets just pave it. Nice. Okay, come down here. Yeah. Oh, I'll need drones. I'll need some logistics boys to get some work done for me. That should be right about over here. Man, if I didn't have a sense of direction, I don't know what the heck would happen to this game. Like, I don't know what the heck I would do. Oh, let's see. What are you missing again? Copper this time, it seems. And I don't know which one of you bad boys has copper, and I'm kind of unwilling to go hunting and pecking, so here we go. I will take 2 graciously, thank you. Okay, well that's cooking. How much more room do I want to give for steel? I think a bit more, right? And making gears is a craft process and an assembler, isn't it? Yes, an assembler. Okay. So I need at least 8 for this to be a true, like, beef, like a good expansion. So we're going to come down here, and this is going to be the end of the line for this. How many can we make in a singular second? 1 second. So 30, exactly 30 per line. Oh, you know what? This requires iron ingots. In this case, I'm going to just accept the ingots. I'm not going to keep turning iron ore into stuff. So this can be 30. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nope. 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that correct? It does look correct. Okay, so I know 15 is the correct answer for full saturation, but like I said, I like to swing a little low. raw ore comes in. Or no, iron ore, iron ingots come in. Ah! You gotta forgive me, we've been working like raw to raw in this area this entire time. So it takes me just a second or two for the old brain sack to catch up and be like, oh yeah. I can tell it is almost time for food for the kitties because they are restless. So we're going to treat this the exact same way we did magnets. Like I said, this is going to funnel in iron ingots and then push out gears. So do we have one ready yet? Awesome. This is going to go down a bit further. I want to give plenty of room for steel, and if I got to double down on these gears, plenty of room for that as well. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Just pave right over the whole thing. This doesn't have to be lined up properly at all. Now that I say that, let's line it up properly. Okay, I see how this looks. Looks just like that. You are gonna bring me iron ingots, and I will provide unto you all the gears. Let's say 2,000 gears. And I will demand 1,000 iron. 1,000 of your finest irons. Here's your drones. They're not moving because they're not charged. Makes perfect sense there. Let's take a little walk. There we go. Okay, now I wonder how much of this iron we're just annihilating. Honestly, not very much. And I'm very confident every single one of our facilities, our smelters, have a bunch of iron already in them. So this is actually nil a big deal. To our iron plates. That looks like that. So, like I said, because we're only doing 14 and not the full 15, we've got room for a little bit of extra. So this is just going to loop around like this, I think. Just keep it nice and tidy, yeah? And then this loops right in. Good timing, autosave. I almost clicked. Just like that. Now, power. Let's hook this bad sucker up. I know a little wasteful on the power poles, but I want 100% coverage. And no dilly-dilly. Oh, come on. Really? Lack of item? Yeah, produce a bunch of those. That's another thing that I would bother to mass produce, but they just come so readily. Okay, now we have gear production. I'm gonna automate every damn thing. You just wait. Okay, now this side. What we'll do is we'll get this plugged in. And then we're gonna go blow up the old gears and then just hook that into the lack of item. Okay. We'll just plug that right into the mains. Now, where in the world are my sorters? There's so much territory. Again, not bad, but I'm really excited to get, like, the belts and stuff in the same area. I'm excited to get the sorters in the same area. I'm excited for a lot of these products to just be next together, next to each other, so that way that's a lot less farting around I'm doing. I'd love to build like a mall. A mall would be really, really nice. And when I say mall, I don't mean like the weapon, the mall. I'm thinking like a mall, like a shopping mall, right? Your one-stop shop, you fly to one area, all your consumer products are there. Everything your mecha needs to get mecha stuff done all the mecha time. Okay, so that's plenty of that. That's building up quite quickly. I like that very much. It's a really quick process, and I'm really glad that we gutted that out. Now that looks just so much better in its own dedicated area. Now, over here, we're going to do exactly what I said. Hey, guess what? You would like some of this. And you would like, oh, let's say 600 of it. But I'm not going to change you to demand yet. Because I got a bunch of machines already full of gears. Gear. And there. And that. So this has to plug in where? Just right here? Easy. Easy peasy. Just double back a little bit. Lower back down. And I know this is going to look weird, but there we go. Boop, 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 boop. All this. All that goes away. All this goes away. All this iron that's coming in goes away. Good cleanup. Oh, yeah. So now I can just double and triple this, and I've got the room for it now. Now it's a lot less of a big deal, you see? Come on, boys. Okay. Gears. Where'd you go? Oh, I guess I didn't have nearly as much as I would have thought. Demand. Yep. Poof, that power is gone. We were short on magnets there for a second. We are short on magnets, like, by a lot. Let's go check that out real quick. Maybe I do need way more smelting. Maybe we just got a big influx of whatever, because gears don't take magnets. We have 2,000 in storage. Let's check one more time. Because that's just strange that we're not... Just the throughput's bad? No, that's not it. That's not it. That's it. Let's set this to 1,500. Let's set this to 1,000. Okay. I mean, I did increase the production by a very neat margin, so I'm happy with that. That all being said and done, let's leave that all be. Let's check iron plates real quick, and then that'll give me a really good idea if I need to modify anything really important for next session. We're fine on the plates. I'm turning you to 4,000, though. Ore's coming in fine. Yeah, stuff's getting chunked out beautifully. So we didn't get too far on the sorter belt project I wanted to get farther on, but that's okay. Still a lot of good stuff, a lot of improvements, a lot of changes. Yeah, still happy. So, thank you very much for joining me. My name is John Megacycle, and this was another episode of the Dyson Sphere program. And I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.